afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. In the last episode, we fought Margaret Moonlight, the Goddess of Death, and claimed our rightful spot as rank number 4. Now we will continue our ascent with the ranks in this next episode, where we will fight rank 3 and rank 2. So this will be a long one, but a very good one. Because this is probably my favorite two bosses in the game.
I've set up the next ranked battle. Check the map. The top 3 are pretty tough. Just try not to die, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, actually, whoops. Totally forgot to do something back at the motel. That was my fault. We are going to get the final part in Travis's arsenal. We are going to get the
That was close. Oh.
the secret move you get from helping Jean lose weight.
Oh. Jean. Oh. Meow meow. Oh. Jean. Oh. Meow meow.
And apologies if I sound like a little more tired. I took my dog out for a run and threw the stick around for her. All right, Jean is looking good.
Yeah.
Watching Jean's slick moves has inspired a new technique. You learned the step and slice. So that's X1 and A. So on an Xbox controller, that's Y and B. On a Switch controller, it's X and A. Okay, we're all caught up on weekly backdrops. Good. Okay. And we finished all the revenge missions, I think. I think we did that last episode. It's been a while. Okay, yeah, we did. Sweet. So that means we can go straight to the ranking battle. So this one's pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. This is my favorite fight playing this game as a kid. So don't worry about upgrading your stats or anything for this part. You will just be going straight past it all. This has no enemies. You just want to keep running into these objects to keep your nitro filled up, just so you can speed through this part a little faster. Again, this kind of implies that this game had an open world structure pretty late into development, because there's more refined motorcycle controls, as you saw during the Ryuji fight, and right here, this being the same highway you drove down in the previous game, Rolling Cradle Highway, to fight the #1 rank Dark Star. It leads to a different place this time, though. Since we're not going to the Forest of Bewilderment, we're going to the arena that you fight rank #3 in.
Santa Destroy is a magnet for the bizarre. There are things I still don't understand. It is a melting pot, not only of cultures and people, but even space and time. Did the hero survive?
And again, strap in, get yourself a snack, because this will be a longer episode. We will be going through the next 2 fights, and the next stage coming up is pretty long. Not this one, the one right after. And again, there's no obstacles here. There's nothing that can make you like fall over on your bike like in the first game. So I guess Travis has upgraded his motorbike. It's called the Speltiger, by the way. It's German, but I'm not sure what it stands for. If you have any German speakers, let me know in the comments what Speltiger stands for.
You've got to be.
One of the best cutscenes in the game, by the way. I love this fight.
emergency attack mode. Requesting backup for Volk. Transmitting present coordinates now.
Huh? Oh, fuck! What the hell? I gotta fight a whole fucking space program now?
Attack unsuccessful. Reacquire target and eliminate enemy.
Intimidating entrance. Alright, this is Captain Vladimir, the rank 3 fight. He is a lost Soviet cosmonaut, based off the old sci-fi trope of a cosmonaut getting lost in space, or an astronaut getting lost in space. Classic movies were made about it, and older horror stories. So you cannot wrestle Captain Vladimir, obviously. He's levitating off the ground. And he has a shield that's in front of him. The shield will block your attacks and drain your battery. I bet something a lot of you didn't know is you can actually parry these. So this fight's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it's very fun, and the track behind this fight, Shoegazer Watch the Stars, is probably one of the most unique in the game. Alright, so this is one of the few insta-kill moves in the game. This beam of light he summons from the Vault, his space station. It is one-hit kill. Nothing you can do to avoid it. If you get hit by it, you can't stagger out of it. You can't do anything to avoid it. It is completely just, you're dead. And the only way to avoid it is just to keep running. It takes up a huge chunk of the arena, about one of these crop circles in length. Alright, he teleported behind us. Alright. You can actually clash with this fight laser, and if you lose to the clash, I hate that he can do that. He can just float out of the way of your death fight, of your death strike. It's really annoying. But we'll get him on the next go-around. Alright, some people have a lot of trouble dodging this attack. You just gotta dodge into it. I say as I get hit. The Let's Play curse. But that finishes him off. You can't parry that attack, by the way. I've tried. Alright, stab right through the faceplate, fires off a beam of light, and cuts the Volk into pieces. Volk, as you may know, in German it means people, but in Russian it means wolf.
It's over, Captain.
This is Earth.
Yeah. Welcome home.
So, I'm finally back. After all this time. Fresh oxygen, blue sky, beautiful as I remember.
Glory to the Soviet Union.
Glory to the Soviet Union, indeed. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually a bit of an enthusiast about Soviet history, especially the late Soviet period. So I wrote an entire podcast about it. It was very fun. Spent months researching it.
Just leave him alone. Let him rest in peace.
We must dispose of the remains. It's policy.
Screw your policy. He's back with the Earth after who knows how long. You're not gonna suck him up with your damn vacuum.
Also, I'm wearing a No More Heroes t-shirt right now. It's the shirt Travis wears in the first game. It's a nice gym shirt. Alright, we take down Captain Vladimir and ascend up the ranks. So I don't like speeding up this cutscene because on my first time playing this on the PC, which is what this port is, it actually crashed on me and killed my save file. Alright, so we are going to actually create a new save slot. Okay, we're just gonna create 2. Just in case. I like being safe about this sort of thing. Because this part of the game does tend to crash a little bit.
Hello, Travis. I have arranged the next match. Only 2 left. Win this, and that junior is yours. The duel will take place at a secret location.
Secret? I don't have time for guessing games.
It's the final Akashic point. Look for the hero space. Sorry, that's all the information I have. Figure it out and get there.
Damn you.
Alright, I was just... Yeah, I'm just checking. I'm just checking to make sure. I don't have anything else to do. So this is probably my favorite level and boss coming up. Like, if you have played the No More Heroes 2, if you played No More Heroes 2, you'll know what's coming up and you'll be very excited.
City fixated on the ranks. Sealed from the cacophony of modern life, there lived the last ascetic. Abstaining from all worldly indulgences, the ascetic spent every waking hour in training. Battle had become an obsession for this warrior, the end-all, the raison d'etre. You know I've never abstained from anything. Still, I can relate. When you're so focused on any goal, it can make you blind to what you truly desire.
Alright, for those of you that don't know, raison d'etre is a French term that means the reason for existing. And Sylvia speaks French in some... She has a French accent and all that. Alright, so... We drop into the final Akashic point, which generally leads to a supernatural location, but at this point, it's kind of a regular suburb, not suburb, urban landscape. And for those of you that don't know, this was the scene based on the first trailer for No More Heroes 2. It had Travis walking through here, obviously a little more cinematic than this, and he was walking up to apartment building 51, which is where the final, the second to last dungeon or level will be. And apartment 51 being referenced to Suda 51. So, this is the place. This is the hero's face. I can't see the resemblance either. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot here just so I can use it as my thumbnail. I really like this shot. So that's the hero's face, and it's where apparently our final assassin lives. Alright, so you can use a multitude of different weapons for this section of the game, but I prefer something with a little longer battery life. So I like using the Rose Nasty. And when you get up to this point in the game, like, basically everything... Basically everything does like the same basic amount of damage. You're just tearing through enemies at this point. I just prefer something a little longer battery life. You may or may not feel any differently. Also, I should mention, in every boss arena on every difficulty except bitter, you have access to a health and battery reserve. On sweet it is 2 chests, and then on mild it's 1. But on bitter you have to have you got nothing. All right, just just checking to make sure that we don't have any treasure coming up yet.
Look at this joke. Bring it on.
Oh, so this is actually the first time this has come up. If you get a 777s on your slot roulette, you get what was formerly called Anarchy in the Galaxy, but is now called the Buster, where it's a screen nuke. Not especially helpful in this level, but still a cool reward. And it's obviously the rarest slot roulette chance you can get. I should probably demonstrate the step and slice though. So you do a little spin, and it doesn't do a ton of damage, but you can mix it in very effectively with combos. See, you can just mix it in with combos. So that's the main functionality of it. So we picked up our next UAA collection, the Dream Assassin, obviously a reference to Mimi. I'll talk about that later. Where how do we know how the UAA makes merchandise of something that only appeared in a dream? But I don't know. There's an enemy that's still alive. Alright, sweet. Also, I'm convinced the Rose Nasty's blades get a little longer when you're at full ecstasy, but I've never, like, looked at them too hard. Careful, there's some cars coming up. Yeah, you can get hit by cars. Ooh, very helpful perk to get here. Where are my other enemies? Where are they? Are they not spawned in yet? Huh. Yeah, that's sometimes the difficulty of getting these slot roulette wheel perks. They can just happen at any time. So sometimes they can get wasted.
You got some big cojones coming around here.
And of course, you can always take down big guys by doing a combo if they don't bust out of the way. And then you can do a wrestling move on them.
What the fuck you looking at?
Again, the game gets a lot easier when you figure that one out. Nice little trap suplex right there. Alright, that should unlock. Sweet. Wait, it's over here. Whoopsie. Just making sure. No treasure boxes. Cool. So I'm actually going to... Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It still works. Okay, that should kill some time. Alright, so I'm actually going to switch to something with a little longer range.
Bring it on! Asshole!
Just so we can slice and dice more people at a time. Also, it would be good for everyone to remember that enemies take more damage when you're attacking them from the bat. There's a treasure box here. I never forget this one because I forgot it one time. Alright, UA collection number 4, that's Margaret Moonlight. That should be her scythes.
Faster!
Okay. It doesn't matter which way you go around this alleyway.
Ready to get your ass kicked? Hey, what you got there? Out of my way!
Again, my favorite 2 weapons are probably these, the Camellia and the, Camellia and the Rose Nasty. The Camellia just has a ton of range to it, and it feels like it chops through enemies really easily, without being like super battery intensive like the Bloodberry is.
Hey, look at this joke. Ready to get your ass kicked? Bring it on! Help! Fuck you! Hey, what you got there?
Oh, bless me. Oh, excuse me, please. Oh, you got something stuck on my nose.
Help! Asshole! Faster!
Alright, where's the treasure box here? I know there's one around here somewhere. Did I not get it? Huh. Huh. Guess I got them all. Okay, there we go. That's Vladimir's, harness, I think. So I recommend taking out the Camellia here. Oh, we got the bar power up again. This turns you into a tiger, if you remember, and makes it insta-kill. Very helpful for taking out a bunch of these bulky enemies. Sweet. So this, the track that's playing right now is called the NMH Outer Rim remix. This was made for a little short, animated short where like Travis and Sylvia were in space or something. Stupid enemy. I forgot what's in this chest. Oh, it's health. Okay, hold on. So, I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to. These katana guys are terrible. These Yakuza toughs, they're terrible to deal with. I can never get their timing down. But we should be able to take them all out with one swipe. Yeah, those katana guys are terrible. I know they're based off like Yakuza toughs. We're just gonna do this. Also, fat guys will always have a higher chance, or I think always drop a pizza slice on death, or at least one of them will. Alright, so you may recognize this from my outro song. This is probably one of my favorite songs in the game, Toothpaste. Very mellow, somber kind of track while you're going through this twilight-drenched Or you're going through this, like, Twilight-drenched, dreary apartment setting. And you see we're just taking, like, no damage at all. Because we've upgraded our stats just so heavily.
Bring it on! Help!
Alright. Some health, make sure we're missing no treasure boxes. Okay. So again, I just love this setting, and I have a headcanon about it. And my headcanon is that the final boss of No More Heroes 1, Jean, mentions being trapped in a rotten apartment. And I've always thought like these apartments are the apartments that she was trapped in, right? By Travis's apparent dad. There's nothing in the lore to back this one up. I just believe it's true. You know, it's always been my headcanon, even when I played this game as like a kid. And I've always thought this area was just super pretty, super well done to contrast like all the more like fantastical or dramatic locations with, you know, just something super mundane, which is something the No More Heroes series does really, really well, is contrasting spectacular places, spectacular people with mundane places. And it's one of the reasons I don't really like No More Heroes 3 all that much, is because it feels less like mundane. It feels more like it's an actual superhero movie. And I get that's kind of the vibe they were going for, but it just doesn't feel like as special. Where's our next enemy? Any more enemies? Oh, all the big guys. These Yakuza toughs are always terrible to deal with. I just want this guy to get back up so I can chop everyone down in one hit. They may not be in range. Alright. We are at the end of the level. Only 2 more enemies, a save point, and our final boss, or the final boss of the level. You know, the second to last boss, the UAA rank number 2. This guy's stupid. Yeah, the AI in this game isn't. It's more A than I, really. All right, our red exclamation point has spawned in. One last dump. Well, you have one more save point before this, and then that's it. End of the game. All right, again, we're just gonna make save files. The end game I found is just super prone to crashing for some reason. I don't get why. And I like using the Rose Nasty for this fight, so I'm actually going to switch to that. Alright, I'll shut up for this cutscene, because it's just great.
Travis touchdown, correct?
Yeah, that's me. The no more hero.
How unfortunate. Right when I'm about to reach the top, you have to find me. I was hoping we'd fight after I became number 1.
Sorry to crush your dreams. I hate to do it, but I've got business with that son of a bitch. And I can't let you get to him first.
Please, don't think of me as a nuisance. But I will make sure your victory isn't easy. My pride is the second rank requires that much.
Honorable. I like that in a woman.
I've seen a lot in my journey up the ranks. An endless cycle of violence, now broadcast as a spectator's sport. Why, Travis? Why do so many assassins join if we are all going to end up killing each other in the end?
Does it really matter why?
To me, it does. It matters more than anything. We've all become trapped, don't you see? Addicted to the violence, to a life in the shadows. Once we join the ranks, we can never get out.
Don't be stupid. If you get tired of the battles, just fucking quit.
But that's why we all want to fight you, to learn your secret. Don't you get it?
Get what?
You are the crownless king, the one who got out. You reached the top, then walked away.
Well, I'm back now, aren't I?
With you it is different. You are the no more hero. Show me your passion. Release me from this cycle. Free us all in a crimson sea.
You asked for it. Bring it on!
Alright, this is Alice Twilight, the second to last boss and my favorite in the series. Not just this game, the entire series. This boss is just fantastic. Because she fights exactly like you do. She can dodge roll, she can do special attacks.
What?
You're a joke.
And she has all the power. Like she does this thing where she gets up on this huge leg and she starts coming down at you. It's fantastic. I love this fight. And for those of you that have played the No More Hero series, you know how fantastic this fight feels.
What?
Fuck you.
And the track that's accompanying this is called Sabuda.1. This is the prequel, I guess, to Sabuda.2, which is which is the boss fight theme for Matt Helms and Ryuji. And the weapon she uses is called the Asura Sith. Asura is a god of wrath, essentially. Is an embodiment of wrath in Hindu mythology. Or the Hindu religion.
Travis, you are incredible. Everything I hoped for.
Tell me your name.
Promise me you won't forget. There once was an assassin named Alice.
I won't forget, Alice. Sylvia!
You are now officially ranked second.
See that? Now that was a battle. Look at this blood. We humans are alive, even if we are assassins. Doesn't matter if it's a video game, movie, drama, anime, manga, we're alive! People shed blood and die. This isn't a game. You can't just selfishly use death as your tool. This is Alice's blood. I bet you've already forgotten she existed. Same way you would have forgotten me. And that's why I'm tearing down the UAA!
Are you done bitching? You could never shut down the association. Fighting to be the best is human nature. It's evolution. Who are we to try and stand in its way?
Fuck that. I want to be a hero by my own standards.
You need to wake up, Travis.
Take your own goddamn advice.
Take your own goddamn advice indeed. Alright, so that'll just about do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. And in the next episode, we will take down the final ranked assassin, Jasper Back Jr., and finally avenge our friend Bishop. See you guys then.